Spiffy TV presents 10 things Sigma males never reveal about themselves. Personal boundaries are increasingly blurred in an era where digital footprints often exceed physical dimensions. The decisions made by the intelligent are infused with quiet wisdom. The Sigmas move with a purposeful caution that protects their privacy, mental health, and personal interests. They are quiet guardians of their own stories. However, what is it that men of Sigma seek to keep out of the spotlight? And why do they walk the narrow knowledge-sharing path with such caution? Let's examine 10 important aspects that Sigma male would rather remain hidden. Number 1. The entirety of their knowledge or proficiency. Sigmas frequently conceal the extent of their knowledge and abilities. They understand that disclosing too much can result in an excessive amount of requests for assistance and can create inflated expectations for their performance. Nonetheless, by withholding information about their entire range of skills, they are better equipped to handle the challenges of the workplace. The delicate balancing act keeps them vital without making them the go-to person for every problem or endeavor. Number 2. They choose to hide their financial capacity. Wealth speaks, but wise people usually keep their financial affairs private. They understand full well that disclosing information about their income, savings, investments, or general financial situation might invite unfair criticism, jealousy, and even turn them into a target for scams. They choose to hide their financial circumstances as a result. They interact socially without the additional overlay of financial prejudice when they do this, ensuring that the foundation of their interactions is built on sincere kinship and respect. Black small square. This includes eschewing conspicuous displays of affluence or decrying financial hardship in favor of preserving an air of fiscal neutrality. Number 3. Success formulas. Achieving success typically requires a combination of distinct tactics, introspective understanding, and a healthy dose of hard-won knowledge. To keep a competitive edge, Sigmas see this knowledge as their intellectual property and only share it in moderation. It's not self-interest. Rather, it's an understanding that disclosing their success formula to everyone could lessen both its potency and their own special edge. They may provide mentoring and advice, but the fundamental techniques, particularly those about individual routines and creative approaches to investing techniques, are jealously guarded. Number 4. Personal weaknesses and insecurities. We all have our weak points, but the Sigmas don't show them off. They understand the risks and the strengths in each situation. This isn't to say they live emotionless lives, but rather that they are very selective about who they confide in and share their doubts, fears, and insecurities with in order to protect themselves from potential harm or manipulation in larger social circles. By doing this, they preserve their integrity and prevent others from using their weaknesses against them. Number 5. Exclusive networks or links. Because of this, clever guys like Sigma don't use their networks as social currency, even though they have developed them over time. In the age of networking, who you know can be just as essential as what you know. They frequently maintain their most valuable connections, and the size of their network is somewhat of a secret because showing off relationships can draw the wrong type of attention and quests. By doing this, they can make sure that their relationships are valued for the correct reasons and avoid being viewed as nothing more than stepping stones to more influential contacts, defending their contacts' interests as well as their own. Number 6. Private and family affairs. Family and personal dynamics are intricate and very private. They pay special attention to this, selecting with care what details they provide about their relationships, family problems, and home lives. This kind of restraint stems from a sense of self and other respect. They are aware that once private information is disclosed, it cannot be disclosed again and may attract unwanted attention, sympathy, or condemnation. It all comes down to drawing a clear and healthy line between your private and public spheres. Number 7. Attempts at self-improvement. Self is a journey of self-discovery and growth that Sigmas frequently engages in silence, whether it has to do with therapy, academic endeavors, or fitness objectives. They understand how important it is to concentrate on their development free from the extra strain of outside expectations. Genuine growth is made possible by this private strategy, which is unaffected by cultural conventions or unsolicited advice from bystanders. They understand that real advancement is a personal endeavor rather than an act done for the admiration or approval of others. Number 8. Information regarding prior mistakes or failures. While Sigmas recognize the value of growth and failure-based learning, they also approach them strategically. Instead of dwelling on the details of their own shortcomings, they would rather emphasize the lessons they've learned and how they've changed. It enables them to keep up a positive public image without letting their past transgressions define who they are. Number 9. Proceed now. When making important decisions like changing careers, starting a new business, or making any kind of big life transition. Until their plants move, Sigma males usually keep their cards close to their chests. By using this tactic, their decisions are shielded from unwarranted conjecture, sabotage, and undue influence. They can operate stealthily toward their objectives with autonomy and little outside intervention by staying under the radar. Number 10. Contingency plans. It can be useful to have a plan B, or even C and D. Sigmas, however, usually keep these backup plans to themselves. It's not that they don't believe in their main plans. Rather, they know how important it is to come across as determined and focused. They keep their eyes on the prize because disclosing too much about other options could come across as doubtful or uncommitted to their initial objectives. They put everything into their initial plan of choice, secure in the knowledge that they have backup plans in case things go wrong. Sigma males manage their personal and professional lives with a measured approach that preserves privacy, autonomy, and the integrity of their relationships by following this selective sharing attitude. They safeguard their relationships and prevent their personal story from being damaged by improper influence or exposure by controlling what they disclose. Therefore, perhaps it would be wise to take a cue from them and consider carefully what and with whom you share. Please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends about it if you like it so we can make more. Please click the subscribe button for more videos like to this one, and don't forget to click the notification bell to receive updates on our following post. Additionally, be sure to watch our other movies to learn more about a variety of other fascinating topics. I appreciate you seeing. Kindly click the subscribe button.